Hello, Comedy Variety Hour. How are you guys? Excuse me. How are you? Sorry. I forgot. I had my mask on. That's so embarrassing. I got this puppy made back in March, and it protects me when I go out, which is really great. But it also, I can unlock my iPhone, and everyone wants to keep 6 feet away. So it's perfect. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight for the first of hopefully many, the Comedy Variety Hour. I am your host, Jonathan Burns. It's so great to be here with you guys in my basement. Who's here from out of town? Just about everybody. All right. Well, we're going to get started. You're probably wondering, what is this? Well, tonight you're going to see lots of things. You're going to see some circus tricks. Check it out. Oh. You're going to see some party tricks. And of course, you're going to see a little bit of magic. So let's get started. I'm going to bring on our first act of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is one of my favorite acts in the entire world. I'm so happy he could be here tonight. Please join me in welcoming vaudeville sensation, Tom Wall.
Something a little more exciting. Teacup, saucer, dangle, pole. Good. It was hot.
The sound.
Wow.
Oh my God, that is so crazy.
Yes.
Knife. Oh wait. Door and gun. Okay. A few more tricks. This one is really, really old. It was invented in 1896 by a man named Paul Cinquevalli. Today we'll be doing it with this 81-pound bowling ball. 18-pound bowling ball. Today we'll be pairing this bowling ball with this fine bottle of Merlot, if you'll pardon my French. Must be a nice bottle because it's covered in diamonds. And I show this one to the ladies, they always be dazzled. No, okay. Here we go. On the count of 3, we put the ball on the foot, and then, in one moment of heroic strength, we will kick the ball and catch it on the edge of the bottle. Ooh. Here we go. Ball on foot. Bottle in hand. Let go. Let go. 1, 2, 3. That's a juggling trick that hasn't been performed in over 100 years. Maybe you can see why. Another one of my all-time favorites. Is done with these common household implements. Four-ball juggling. Hold on. It gets better. I'm just kidding. This is awesome. How could this get any better? Here we go. I know what you're thinking. I mean, 4-ball juggling. Everybody can do that, right? Guys, it's 28 in dog balls. Okay. One last one for all of you, my beautiful friends. Oh. 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 Oh.
Wow.
Hey.
Tom Water, buddy.
Okay.
So great to see you. Thank you for beaming in for this.
Yeah, it's great to see you, man.
I feel like last time we saw each other in person, we were in Paris. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you were auditioning or doing some kind of a trial for the Crazy Horse or the lead.
I was there, and they liked me, and now they want me back, but we're not allowed to go.
Yeah, that's the way it always goes. Yeah.
But it's so great to see you here. Hopefully, one day again we can come back and be together.
Absolutely.
We had talked earlier. I'm trying to work on a new segment that I'd love to do online. I love teaching tricks that you can do at home. And I wanted to have you teach me something I could do at home. So, Tom Wall, teach me something.
All right, Jonathan. Today we're gonna do a necktie with one hand.
A necktie with one hand.
We're gonna tie a necktie with one hand. You got a necktie on? You're good.
I'll hold on. Is this?
I mean, that's one way to go about it. Yeah.
It goes right on. One hand. Look.
Why do we have to do this the hard?
Okay, I need one. Okay, you know what? Actually, I brought another one just in case.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
Man, I really think that I went into the wrong career if it really is that easy.
I didn't think I'd be doing it from the internet, but who knew?
We just did a little sexy strip together for those of you.
Nice. Well, if anyone has a necktie at home, feel free to go grab it. This would be great.
Yeah, so I find this is easier with a slightly skinnier tie than it is with a wide tie,
I got this one in the
which
80s.
is great. I mean, skinny ties are going out of fashion again, so we can just snatch them all up.
don't even
So
know
we
I
want the slightly thicker side to be longer. You want it to go down sort of about that far, you know, so like this one's sort of going down midway down your calf, or down not your calf,
Got
or
it,
your
got it.
thigh. And so we're going to do what's known as a 4-in-hand knot, which I think is also a quarter Windsor, if that means anything to you. It's the
Sure, I visited there when I was in England.
yeah. It's the official necktie of two different trades, two different professions or vocations: British school children and American morticians. Isn't that fascinating?
Wow.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take the wide end of the tie and we're going to bring it across over here.
Okay.
You're going to hang on to that with your thumb.
I gotta put my other hand. I gotta do something with my other hand.
Yeah, in the pocket, wherever. So we got this over here, and we're going to place it across, and we're going to grab both of them. And you're going to bring that fat side underneath. So you're basically going to flip the whole thing over. Yes, perfect. So now we still have our big thick end. Yeah. Oh, you're looking good, Jonathan. That is.
Thank you. I'm nailing this.
Yeah. So now we're going to go up and across. So you're basically going to touch your clavicle with the thick side of the, yeah.
Okay.
And then you're going to go up through the neck.
Up through the neck. Okay.
Up through the neck. And before you tighten it all the way, you'll notice that you're making a little loop right here where we brought the tie around. And then you're going to just yank it tight.
Okay.
And then you can cleverly use your mouth to tighten it back up.
Okay.
I actually learned this trick from Amputees Quarterly. I used to get a lot of my old neighbor's mail. He was recreational about it too, which I just don't understand. German, what can you say? But anyway, there we go. That is how you tie a necktie with one hand. Look at you, Jonathan Burns. You are ready for the prom, my man.
Or for mortician school. I might be looking for another trade. Who knows? It's perfect. Well, thank you so much, Tom. I learned a new trick, and hopefully you guys did too out there. One more time for Tom Wall, vaudeville sensation, everybody.
Hey, thanks for having me, everybody. See you later.
Oh my goodness, Tom, that was amazing. I didn't expect I'd be doing this. Is this a good look for me? Tell me, internet, is this a good look for me? So many polka dots. Oh well. I was excited when I got the opportunity to put this together. I reached out to several performers. This guy was one of the first ones, and graciously he said yes, he would be joining us. So please welcome my good friend, and I know we all miss his in-person cuddles, Puddles Pity Party.
When I met you in a restaurant, you could tell I was no debutante. You asked me what was my pleasure, a movie or a measure. I'll have a cup of coffee and tell you of my dreaming. I don't want to live on charity. Pleasure's real, or is it rarity? Real to real is living verity. People stop and stare at me, but we just walk on by. We just keep on dreaming. Beat feet, walking a 2-mile meet. Meet me at the turnstile, I never met him. I'll never forget him. Dream, even for a little while, dream. Filling up the idle hour, fade away. and radiate. I sit by and watch the river flow. I sit by and watch the traffic go. Imagine something of our very own, something you can have and hold. I built a road of gold just to have some dreaming. Dreaming is free. Dreaming. Dreaming is free. Dreaming. Dreaming is free. Dream.
Puddles Pity Party. Oh man, we miss you, Puddles. You're still alive. I'm getting the whole mortician thing. No, we love you, Puddles. I can't wait to see you again. I am back in the studio, and I am joined with two special guests. What is your name? Lydia. Okay, and we've never met before, Lydia. Is that correct? We've never met. Okay, fantastic. And this is Charlotte and Lydia. Charlotte and Lydia, I have just met. They are the Psychic Sisters. Please welcome the Psychic Sisters, everybody. We're gonna bring in some people from our audience. We've got Drew and Donna here, Larry.
How they doing?
Andy. Let's see. We'll get a few of you guys here. I got the Psychic Sisters here. We're gonna show you some of a demonstration of their powers. Are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
First, let's see, Andy. I want you to think of any celebrity. Get it in your mind. Think about it. You've got it? All right, now send that celebrity to Lydia. Do you feel it, Lydia? Do you feel it? She's got it. Wonderful. She just drew this picture right before we started. You ready, Lydia? Hold it up for Andy to see. Who was your celebrity? Oh, sorry, you're muted. What's that? Who is it?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. That's her right there.
That's her.
You see that?
Yes.
We haven't seen Britney much lately, but that's what she looks like now. Unbelievable. How did you do that?
I think this is random.
That was amazing. All right. Let's see what the other psychic sister. Remind me of your name again. Charlotte. That's right. All right. I'm not the psychic one. These two are. Charlotte, I have some Play-Doh here. All right. We've got a couple different colors. We've got blue, yellow, red, and white. Okay. I'm going to take the lids off. Let's see. Drew.
Yes.
Drew, can you think of one of those colors? White, red, or blue, or yellow. And keep it in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So these are your choices right here. Think about one of them. You've got it?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Send it to Psychic Charlotte over here. You've got it? Charlotte, pick one that you think that'll be the correct one. Okay, just pick one of those. Just grab it and you can hand it to me. This one right here? Fantastic. All right, Drew, for the first time, tell me the color you were thinking of.
Red.
Red.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nailed it.
Unbelievable. All right, one more demonstration. I feel like we've got time for one more. Actually, everyone in the audience can help me out with this one. Not only just our in-house volunteers. I've got 5 cards here. I'm going to show them to you guys in the camera there. So I want everyone to think of one of those cards. Get it into memory. The card and the suit. Keep that in your mind. You've got it? Okay. Commit that to memory. Let's see. Charlotte, which one do you think you should take? This one? Charlotte is going to take one away. Fantastic. Let's see how we did. Is your card gone?
Yeah.
Amazing.
There's the Psychic Sisters. Give them a huge round of applause for coming out tonight. Unbelievable, ladies. Thank you so much. I love you both. All right, off to bed. Sleep all night, so I can too. All right, here we go. Hand you off too. Yeah. Fantastic. One more time for the psychic sisters, everybody. And then to our volunteers too. Our volunteers, thank you for joining us as well. Unbelievable. I think they get the powers from their mother because I never know what she's thinking. Well, this is off so great. Those two were adorable. Thank you for joining us. Get them back to school in the morning. Well, I speaking of great kids entertainers and kids, we do have one of the best kids performers out there today. I've actually never met him, but I'm a huge fan, and I was so happy that he agreed to join us tonight as well. David Blaine calls him the best kids magician in the world. Here's Mario, the Maker Magician, with a special edition of his video series, What If Kids Ruled the World? Take it away, Mario.
I'm gonna blow bubbles. Woo! Bubbles, bubbles. Uh-oh, I got some bubbles here. 1 second here, 1 second.
Oh, that's a giant bubble. Whoa, wait, you eat a bubble.
First question I had was,
To internet, please. It just freeze.
are you serious? Name a food that is bad for you.
Did you like that, like the green ball from sushi?
The green ball that's at sushi, right?
Yes, the green circle ball.
I seen it. It looks like Play-Doh almost.
I'm a pescatarian though, because pescatarians just don't eat meat, except they do eat fish. I have a major addiction to sushi, so.
I'm gonna just eat my lunch. Is that okay, Vitor?
Okay.
Okay.
Back.
What? Do you mind if I eat my lunch? Is that okay? Can I eat my lunch during the interview? I'm gonna wash my hands first with some antibacterial soap, and then I'm gonna put some mustard on my sandwich. First thing I wanted to say was, I was actually,
He put it on, Henry.
what's so cool about making a sandwich is that you learn how to be like a chef. So you put some mustard in there, some cheese on top.
Stop! Do not eat it. You put sanitizer on it.
No, I put mustard on my sandwich. Why would I put hand?
You put sanitizer on it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh!
One time I made a Lego helicopter that I could fit into.
What? Made of Legos? And you could fit inside of it. And it was a helicopter. That's amazing. Oh, man. What's that?
At Lego Land.
There's a land made of Legos?
There's some smoothies and snacks.
So you can play with Legos and then eat things?
Also, there's rides.
Where is this land?
I don't know the location.
I'm going to have to look this up. We had a guest, Nishant, last week, and he went to a place that was called Legoland. Have you ever heard of this land?
Yeah, I have. I've heard about it. I watched videos on it. The whole entire place is made of Legos. I teleported in the dreams.
To Legoland?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes. You should try it too.
Nishant talked about Legoland. You know about this land of Legos. I'm still trying to find this place.
I know where it is.
Where is it?
In Boston.
Madison, what is the worst food on the planet?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Have you ever had good oatmeal or has it always been bad?
It's always bad.
It's always bad.
I like oatmeal.
Wait, what?
Barrington likes oatmeal.
Barrington, you like oatmeal, but Madison does not like oatmeal.
Yes.
Barrington, what do you put on your oatmeal that makes it good?
Apple slices, cinnamon, and honey.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
My parents always make me oatmeal.
When you eat oatmeal, is it a thumbs up or is it a thumbs down or like in the middle?
Sometimes they make it like too drippy.
Who is the person that makes the oatmeal that's all gooey and like all gross and drippy? Who is it?
My mom's parents were at the same house with us, and they like to do it drippy.
I'm gonna have to talk to them. It's like, get the oatmeal right, you know? Unbelievable! Yes.
They speak a different language, so it'll be hard talking with them.
What language do they speak in?
Vietnam. I can speak Vietnam too.
What? Are you serious? You're like a language superhero. That's like your superhero strength. You know those people that have like those big muscles or like, hey, the beach is that way? Like, you have it in your brain. If you owned a restaurant, what food would you serve?
Pizza and soda.
What would the name of your restaurant be?
Pizza Land.
Pizza Land! I love that! Pizza Land! There could be like a logo with a big piece of pizza and all these people on top of the pizza with their arms in the air shouting, Pizza Land, Pizza Land, have you been to Pizza Land? We got pizza, it's so cool, it's the best pizza in the world. Do you like pizza with pineapples?
No.
Yes, me neither! Pineapple on pizza is definitely something on my list that drives me. Do you know what this is?
Bananas.
Exactly.
Get your banana phone.
Hey, give me that back! Throw it right now, throw it! Da 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 banana. Ow, did someone just throw? My first question is, oh! Nana! Why are you throwing pasta at me? I'll be there in 2 minutes! So sorry about that. What? Nana! I am coming in 2 minutes. Oh! She just threw a 40-pound bag of pasta at my face. Oh my goodness! Okay. What is something? Sorry about that, Zelda. My grandma's that was in my mouth, Nana! Stop! My last... Oh, okay! Why did you throw all this at me? What was that? Okay. Let me just adjust my paper here. I'm so... My chair is being weird.
No, it's probably you, dude.
No, it's not me. I do not toot. Are you guys doing something? Okay, because I was trying to figure out if I...
We didn't do that.
Do you guys have a dog or something or a cat?
Our cat is not here right now.
Does your cat eat weird foods or something?
Sometimes.
And do you have a dog?
Yes.
What's your dog's name?
Griffin.
Here, Griffin.
He's upstairs, so he didn't make too much noise.
Okay. Griffin! Can you hear me, Griffin? Come on down, Griffin! Griffin! Is he Griffin! Can kindness change the world?
Yes. Yes.
How?
Because if you're kind to people, they'll be kind to you. Being nice to people will show them that being nice is good, and then everyone treats everyone nicely.
What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is to live.
Oh, that's such a great answer! One day I will see you again. Okay, I'm gonna disappear. Everyone count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
That was terrible.
That was...
Mario the Maker Magician, guys. That was so fun. I feel like with those kids, the future, we're in good hands. I think we're going to be just fine. Oh my goodness, let's keep the show rolling. People have been wondering what I've been doing. Typically, I get to travel around the world performing shows, and I do lots of different things: comedy, contortion, unusual tricks you can do with everyday objects. And I'd actually like to teach you one of those tricks right now in a little thing called Show Off School. So if you actually go to showoffschool.com, you can find out more information about that, and you can learn lots of tricks you can do with items you have around the house. But I'm going to teach you one tonight using an apple and a fork. I call this the apple and fork trick. Named it myself. I was gonna call it the fork and apple trick, but then it sounds like you're swearing. Fork and apple. All right, so what you're gonna do first, you take the apple, you place it in your hand like so, you turn it over. You're gonna take the fork, you're gonna place it in the back of your hand like this, and then you're gonna strike a pose for the entire internet to see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the fork, I'm gonna fling that high in the air. I'm gonna do the apple, I'm gonna fling that high in the air. I'm gonna catch the fork out of the air, try to catch the apple on the fork, all in the air, while breathing air. And I have allergies. So here we go, fork, apple, catch it. Crowd goes wild. Let's do this. Take some screenshots now. Nice. I can tell you guys you liked it, you didn't love it. We're going to make it even better. I'm going to make it more exciting. This time I'm going to take the apple, I'm going to place it in the left hand. I'm going to take the fork, I'm going to place the fork in the right hand. I'm going to take the apple, I'm going to fling it behind the back. Take the fork behind the back, between the legs, try to catch the apple on the fork without, you get it. You get it. You might need to remove this. All right, here we go. Sorry, I gotta adjust this. You know what? I might have to move back just a little bit. Okay. I didn't really space this out too well. I know what French fries feel like. Just waiting. Salt me. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try this. Apple, fork. Yeah. All right. Try this at home at your own risk. Here we go. Apple. Yeah. This tie's a little long. Looks like I'm ready to get out there and start debating Joe Biden. Here we go. Apple. Yeah. So close. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. So close. We'll just go back. Let's take two. Here we go. Here we go. I know what the problem is. I missed it. All right. Here we go. We'll try again. If I don't get it this time, 48 more tries. Here we go. Ow! So close. Did you see? I nipped it right there. Did you see that? Oh, so close. Okay, one more time. One more time. If I don't get it this time, just pretend like I did. Here we go. Yeah. We did it. Oh my God. I really want to try it again. No injuries, so close, people are saying. Can I get one more, internet? Can I get one more? All right. Fork and apple. All right, let me grab it right over here. One more time. One more time. For the people. You paid good money. This forward too. Okay. I got a giant head staring at me over there. That's a lot of pressure. Right, one more time. I'll keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. One more time, people are saying. Pretending real hard. I wish I was building up to the big, yay. But I wanted to mention one other person that that apple trick I have been doing a long time. The more impressive way, it's been a while. But I do want to, there's another organization that we're actually working with tonight. So part of your ticket sales actually went to them. They're called Blessings in a Backpack, and their whole business and their whole mission started with just one apple, and you can hear about them right now.
One little apple started something big. Some years ago, Missy Hammerstrom was volunteering at an elementary school and was eating lunch when a little girl asked for her apple. Missy asked why. The girl said, "I'm taking it home so I can eat it this weekend." That day, Missy knew what she had to do. She told her husband to clear out the garage. She went to the store and bought backpacks, and she filled those backpacks with food. That weekend, Missy fed 30 kids, and Blessings in a Backpack was born. Today, more than a decade later, Blessings in a Backpack is a nationally known organization, feeding over 87,000 kids every weekend in 45 states. Our mission is still as simple as Missy's was: provide food on the weekends for elementary school children across America who might otherwise go hungry. And just like the very beginning, Blessings continues to be staffed almost entirely by volunteers. And to believe it all started with one little apple. Who will feed the kids this weekend? We hope you will.
So that's Blessings in a Backpack. They help provide food for school-age children on the weekends when they're not in school and they might not get a great meal. So thank you so much for adding more blessings to them. That's great. One apple. Started with one apple. Okay, we'll just keep trying. That was just for me. My goodness, we have another message here from one of our favorites. Please welcome back to the virtual stage, the one, the only, Mr. Puddles Pity Party, when he has some quarantine tips for us.
On this week's quarantine tips, Puddles discovers how to eat like a king with everyday foodstuffs, without breaking the bank. Puddles is getting a message from his tummy. Maybe time for a snack? What could it be? Maybe something in honor of Elvis. First thing, find a recipe. Here's a winner. Puddles meticulously assembles his ingredients. It's called mise en place. That's French. For mise en place, it's French. Time to get cooking. Smells good already. Let's put the toaster away. Now he's really taking care of business. Puddles doesn't use knives since his accident, so he flattened out a spoon. Slice the banana coins. Careful there, Puddles. Arrange them carefully. Easy there, mate. Now for some peanut butter. This could get dodgy, mate, so be careful. Peanut butter can be quite a mess. And on it goes, and goes, and it goes some more. Puddles assembles his sandwich. What have you done, mate?
Now hold on a minute. Are you tired of screwing up in the kitchen? Is reading a recipe above your pay grade? Is making a fresh sandwich too big a hassle? Hello there. I may or may not be the king of rock and roll, but I'm here to tell you about a new convenience product. King of Memphis peanut butter and banana sandwiches in a can. Oh, it's easy. Just open the can, place the contents on a heat-resistant plate. Place the plate in your kitchen's heating device and mash down them buttons. And voila, TCB lightning fast. Your sandwich is ready to eat and you're ready to rock and roll. King of Memphis peanut butter banana sandwiches in a can. Huh? Well, what are they going to think of next? Hey, could you please take this from me, please? Thank you very much.
Holy moly, the king! The king! Unbelievable. Only one of them had a crown on, but that's amazing. I knew he was alive. Well, we're going to bring back vaudeville sensation one more time. Mr. Tom Wall, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hello. It's me again. It's Tom. As Jonathan said, my name's Tom. That's Tom with an H, T-H-O-M. Back when I was a kid, I always thought the H came at the end of my name. T-O-M-H. Tom. That's how my mom always said it. But anyway, just like Jonathan, I love juggling with household objects, everyday items, which is why today I'm going to be juggling with these two salt and pepper shakers and this soccer ball. Yeah, you know, a lot of jugglers, we divide the world into two categories, right? There's stuff you can juggle and stuff you can apologize for breaking. Yeah, but anyway, these salt and pepper shakers, these are actually really special to me. So these were my grandparents, actually. And, you know, every Thanksgiving, every Easter, every Christmas, every Kwanzaa, they would just be sitting there on the kitchen table. You know, it was just sort of a sign that I was home, and it was beautiful. And eventually my grandmother died. And yeah, and then my grandfather, he was on his deathbed, and I went to go visit him, and he reached his arm out from under the covers, and he pointed down the hall and pointed at the salt and pepper shakers, and said, "Tom, I know that you love these so much. I want you to have them. I'll give you a great price on them." Anyhow, a little salt and pepper juggling from me to you. Here we go, salt and pepper juggling.
Yeah.
I know, right? Here we go. Look over there. Hey, where were we? Oh. Big finale, the big finish. Yeah. There we go.
One more time for Tom Wall. Unbelievable. Tom, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Here I am. Hey,
All right.
everybody.
Well, I want to talk a little bit. I know you had a book that came out just recently.
Sure did.
Through right there, juggling. What it is and how to do it, and where can people find that wonderful book?
Yeah, so this book, it basically teaches you everything you need to know to go from 0 to juggling 5 balls like a champ, along with making your own tricks and writing acts and that kind of thing. It's jugglingbook.com. It's about 6 years of writing and research, and yeah, I've been juggling for a long time, 23 years. This is everything I know about it. If you want to learn more, that's where it is, jugglingbook.com.
Well, fantastic. And you did another project too, where you were handing out free juggling balls in little libraries around the country.
Yeah, that's right. We got this big donation from a theater company that had to cancel part of their programming, and they had 75,000 plastic shells that are just the right kind to make juggling balls with.
Okay.
And so we got a whole bunch of these shells, and we're making free juggling balls just to give away to the community all around the U.S.
Well, fantastic. I'm going to show a quick video of you doing just that.
Yeah, right on.
Here we go. Fantastic. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Tom. One more time, make sure you get the book and you check out your little library near you. Maybe you'll find some juggling balls. You can start your juggling career. We have one final act for you guys tonight. I'm so excited to see her tonight. I've actually never seen her live. And after tonight, I still haven't because I'm watching it online. But someday, I hope to be in the same room as her. Her name is Lucy Darling, and she's an award-winning magician known for her wit, her charm, and her exceptional good hair. Exceptionally good hair. She was the recipient of the prestigious Alan Slate Award and voted Stage Magician of the Year at the Magic Castle, along with her live-in butlers, Marcy and Lawrence. Here is Lucy Darling.
With that intro, don't you feel like I should give my Oscar speech or something now? Should I do that instead? No, we'll do the act. I, of course, am Lucy Darling, and these charming people you have not met yet are Marcy and Lawrence. We'll see them a little bit more later. Welcome to the second most favorite of my autumnal homes. I come here around this time every year to watch everything slowly die.
Your drink?
Thank you, Oh, that's a little blue for a cocktail. Marcella Norma Louise.
Not my name.
This isn't another one of your fancy juices, is it?
Cocktails can have juice.
This one keeps trying to sneak me vitamins.
I switched her morning cupcake for a muffin.
An obvious betrayal.
Lucy, it was blueberry.
It was Bren. Anyway, I'm delighted we get to be part of this wonderful show. What a wonderful opportunity to get to spend some time with you. These new virtual performances have been such an unusual experience for me, much more casual than what I'm accustomed to. So, I have bravely stepped outside my comfort zone in an effort to accommodate in a variety of ways. For one, as you can see, I have dressed down. Obviously. I mean, this silly blue drink doesn't even match my ensemble, nor does my dress match these stunning 24-karat peach sapphire earrings, which I got in London, by the way. The room is also quite casual. No vast stage or technical crew, just the three of us in a corner of our drawing room with a few $1,000 worth of video and lighting equipment. You might think I'd feel exposed letting all of you into my home like this, getting peeks at all my private treasures. But not at all. Feel free to take a look around. Each of the items you see behind me has a story behind it. That lamp from Ryan Gosling, all the photos in that frame, each one a token of a cherished memory. And of course, the added advantage with this medium is you get to see my face close up. So go ahead, drink it all in. You'll want to get an especially good look at those cheekbones. I know, the Times once said I have a face like Bauhaus architecture, a perfect blend of form and function. Anyway, we are here today to build some new memories with all of you at home. But memory is such a fickle thing. I mean, you probably think you remember that this drink was blue, that it did not perfectly match my ensemble, or that I was wearing earrings. But of course, I was not. Boom! Magic right off the bat. All right, now, I am thrilled to get to meet some of you tonight, although unfortunately through this particular medium, I only get to meet one, I believe. So, Jonathan has selected someone who he thought I would have a good time with. Who do you have for me? Hello, darling, and what is your name? You're mute. I love the strong and silent type. Very nice. Darling, would you turn your microphone on so I can hear your wonderful voice?
It should be on. Can you hear me?
I can indeed hear you. And what is your name?
Larry.
Larry, of course it is. Larry, darling, what is it you do for a living?
Oh, I run a retirement consulting firm.
How do you consult on how to retire? Don't you just stop doing things?
Mostly we get people to put away money so they can afford to stop doing things.
Oh, okay. Thrilling. Wonderful. Darling, do you like card tricks, Larry?
Oh, I do.
You do? Good. I find I always has to ask. It's become a bit of a controversial topic. You see, the world seems to be divided into people who adore card tricks and those who do not. Oh, darling, would you mind putting something in this cocktail glass? Empty stemware is like a lost puppy. Do you know what this is?
It is a folded card.
It is indeed a folded card, bound close, so I cannot access it by a 24-karat gold paperclip. Only the best for me, of course. Now, darling, This is very important because you are a card trick expert. I mean, you said you like them. The people that don't like card tricks tend to be unusual people. They tend to be unattractive and riddled with syphilis, but you like them. So you're the good kind of person. I'm thrilled. Now, when you see this, you know it's a folded up card. But Larry, it's something else as well. It's a symbol.
Okay.
It's a hint at the conclusion before we've even begun. Larry, as soon as you see this, you know exactly what should come next. I, of course, am going to ask you to name a playing card, and that card will be miraculously the one I have been holding the entire time. See, you're pretending to be excited. You're very bad at faking it. You're so right. Darling, no, that's no good. I'm an artist. My job is to surprise you. So it cannot be that. I have to think of something else. So I think to myself, Lucy, I think, what if instead of a playing card, it was simply a blank surface on the other side, and on which I had written your name, Larry, in Braille? What? Yes, but then you would think, well, she knew I was going to be the audience, and I don't even read Braille, so that's no good. So then I think to myself, Lucy, I think, what if it was a blank surface on which I had drawn something, a meticulous rendering of a penis? Yes?
Okay.
But not any penis, Larry. A penis you would recognize. No, I couldn't possibly do that, Larry. You have gone so red at the mere mention of a penis. At the sight of one, I think we'd lose you altogether, so let's not do that. So instead, I think to myself, oh, someone's trying to call you. They need to understand how to do nothing. They need advice.
Someone else is getting it. We'll be.
So,
Okay, here we are.
does she have the experience to tell people how to do nothing?
I do. Yes.
Okay, good. All right, good. I'm very excited for you.
Right? You find out all about.
All right, darling. So I continue to think myself. I think, what does Larry really want other than someone to answer the phone? Larry wants, I think, what we all want: connection. That's why we've all come to the show tonight.
Yes.
Larry, darling, is there someone you can think of who you miss, someone you care about that you haven't seen in a little while?
Person who just called.
Who? They just called?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Well, we hung up on him. My son in Boston.
You hung up on your son for me? Oh, you know, that's a form of seduction where I come from. Larry, darling, what is the name of your son?
Drew.
Drew, as in drawing. See, he's so perfect with this routine already.
Okay.
Drew, I love it. Now, would you be amazed if this card I had been holding the entire time was Drew's playing card?
I would. Yes.
I'd be especially excited because you haven't even named one. We couldn't possibly know what Drew's card would be. But I am certain this is his card. You know why?
No.
Because I think Drew wrote his name on it.
Yeah.
Give him a huge round of applause, everyone at home. Thank you very much, Larry. Big round of applause for you. Everyone wondering how I did this? It's very simple. Time zones. I mean, I'm 3 hours ahead of most of you. For me, this has already happened. And in Australia, it's happening tomorrow. Goodbye, Larry.
Bye.
Thank you, darling. Oh, my goodness. My first cocktail of the day. Sometimes the best cocktails are the ones we make ourselves. So I think it's time for a little routine we like to call Mixology with Lucy Darling. Okay, we're back. You are all very fast. They had to run. I made them run this time. Wonderful. Now, this is one of my favorite things we get to do. Oh.
Lucy, your earlobes are naked.
Oh my goodness, you're entirely right. I forgot all the excitement. Allow me to correct this. 1 second. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Number 2. Much better. Oh, I feel all dressed up. Thank you, darling. Now, this is one of my very favorite things we get to do. We are going to teach you how to mix one of our 4 favorite cocktails at home. And you'll even get to choose using the commands. So get your fingers ready on your keyboards. Are you ready? Oh, you can't tell me. I can't hear you. Okay. These are your options. Option number 1, an ultimate Negroni.
That's my favorite.
Indeed it is. Option number 2, the Flaming Dr. Pepper.
My favorite.
Indeed. The ultimate sidecar, or the classic sidecar, which has always been my favorite. And of course, the Invisible Hippo, which is the favorite of our cat, Goosey. Well, I'm not certain it's his favorite, but it is the one he knocked off the table, so we assumed that was his vote. Please type your comments into the little comment box on the YouTube channel so that we know which one you would like. We'll be using our laptops to keep track of you so we can see which ones you've selected. We're going to give you about 30 seconds to pick, and then we're going to call it. So here you go. Here is your time. Go quickly.
The results are in.
And what did they pick?
The Flaming Dr. Pepper.
The Flaming Dr. Pepper. Well done. What a wonderfully proud cocktail. Out and proud, and with a PhD. Bravo! For this drink, you'll only need 3 ingredients and a good set of shakers. Luckily, I was born with mine. Now, you always want to store your shakers clean and empty. And for the purposes of this particular cocktail, we shall be using the Boston-style shaker instead of the traditional French, for obvious reasons. Now, you may want to write some of these measurements down. 36, 24, 36. Just something to think about. However, for the cocktail, you will need 1 cup of beer. Now, beer comes in a variety of brands and types, and it varies wildly from brand to brand. Some are truly awful, and others are even worse. You will also need 1 ounce of amaretto liqueur. Now, Di Serono is preferred. You can use a different kind of amaretto liqueur, but just know you'll probably be wrong. You'll also need half an ounce of 151 rum. Now, 151 is a fantastic utility alcohol, perfect for a number of cocktails and shots and household cleaning projects. Now, this particular drink is mixed in an unusual way. So first, allow me to clean up a bit. Oh, and of course we shall need a glass. Fantastic. Now, once you have your glass ready to go, you'll have to pour it out in a very specific way. Di Serono on the bottom and 151 rum on top. And then, once it looks all pretty in her glass, we set the whole thing on fire. Woo! Perfect! A cocktail fabulous and alcoholic enough to make you forget about the ongoing dystopia in which we find ourselves. Now, you may notice a few different changes I have made to this drink. For example, it is not served in a shot glass like it is traditional. Instead, I've put it in a sugar-rimmed coupe. Gorgeous, right? And then I also have not taken that traditional shot glass and dumped it into a cup of this terrible beer, which is also traditional. The reason for this is that I was always told you don't want to disturb your spirits. And also, ew. Wonderful. Now that the cocktail's in her proper glass, we turn our attention to the garnish. None is traditional for a flaming Dr. Pepper, but a cocktail without a garnish is like a gentleman without his walrus. So, I think perhaps a simple cherry. Is just what it takes to complete the ensemble. Ooh. Boozy, fun, unpretentious, and the drink's not bad either. I certainly hope you will try this cocktail at home. It's one of my favorites, obviously. And I love anything that's on fire. Now, I can tell we have the right kind of audience. I was just peeking at the comments in my little break there, and I noticed a lot of people saying lovely things and trying to vote for more than one cocktail. You're very bad people. I can tell we have a good audience because a lot of people don't enjoy magic. They see it more as a puzzle. but I do also love puzzles. And a bar bet is like a puzzle with a prize at the end. Have you ever heard of a bar bet? They're one of my favorite sorts of things. You see, what a bar bet is basically is I have a piece of secret information that you do not have. But you don't know that. Sort of like a general magic trick. And therefore, I can trick you into buying me a round of cocktails. See? That's why it's my favorite. All right, it's simple. I'll teach you one right now. All you need is 10 coins. They don't have to be the same. Or perhaps you have peanuts at home and you're not allergic. You can arrange them. Anything that you can arrange in this kind of configuration. This is what you want to do. Create kind of an arrow. 1 on top, 2 in the next row, 3 in the third row, and 4 in the fourth row. Very logical. Then you put the bet to there. How many moves do you think it would take to reverse the direction of the arrow by moving 1 coin per move? Again, the rules are you can only move 1 coin per move, and you have to completely reverse the direction of the arrow. I bet my, let's call him Mark, that I can do it in fewer moves than you can. And if I win, you buy me a drink. See, I'm teaching you how to make money already. Lawrence, do you think you can figure it out?
I think I can try.
Okay, how would you do it?
Right. If I move
Mm-hmm.
that one
Mm-hmm.
and perhaps that,
Mm-hmm.
and then nope, that will be 4.
It
Never
was
mind.
pretty close, yeah, 4.
Yes.
Lawrence already knows you can actually do it in 3 moves. But don't worry, you tried very hard. See, it's very difficult to do it in 3 moves. You have to know how to do it. And if you... Thank you, Marcy. I'll show you that again at home in case you missed it. It's very simple. 3 moves. The coin from the top goes to the bottom. Quite simple. And then on either side of what used to be the bottom row, those come down to make the bottom of the new row. And you've reversed it in only 3 moves. Now, there's a good chance that you'll be able to do this better than the people that you try it on because you now know the secret. But in case they're a little bit more clever than you expected, don't worry. Just tell the bartender that the round is on me. Chances are, if it's a decent cocktail lounge with at least 3 scotches that go by the name of Glenn, they'll know I'm good for it. Now, people often don't realize this about me. They think of me as a fabulous award-winning magician, as a style icon, as a goddess. But they never think of me as what I truly am, which is an artiste. A very serious artiste. And tonight, for the big night in, I thought perhaps I would do something I don't normally do. I thought tonight I would do a serious piece of art for all of you at home. I'm so excited. Are you ready? Okay, I certainly am. I'm going to bring in my close-up. I know, it's a much better angle for me. Here we go.
Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. C'est payé, balayé, oublié. Je me fous du passé. Avec mes souvenirs, j'ai allumé le feu. Mes chagrins, mes plaisirs, je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec leur trémolo, balayer pour toujours. Je repars à 0. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Car ma vie...
You're welcome. That was so much fun. Thank you so very much for having us tonight on the Big Night In. Thank you from myself, Marcy, and Lawrence. And remember, whatever turn life takes, don't skip the cupcakes. Good night.
Thank you, Lucy.
Oh, so welcome, darling. I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. We'll talk more soon. Bye.
Oh, that's what you said last time.
Mwah. Sending my love to Canada.
Mm.
Lucy, darling, that was so great. She made me. I got sweaty there at the end. Oh my goodness. Well, Lucy mentioned Big Night In. They are our producer tonight, and I'd actually like to bring the producer Patrick Terry in. Hi, Patrick.
Hey, Jonathan, how's it going?
Good.
Actually, thank you, Jonathan. But let's also just give, if you can hear my voice, one big round of applause for Lucy Darling, folks. Like seriously, wherever you are, at home ovation. That was pretty wild. But
unbelievable. Nice. Let her hear at home. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Patrick, for having us all tonight. This kind of came together as your idea. You were like, "Hey, you want to do a show online?" I was like, "All right." I've got nothing else going on. So it was a great way to do it. I asked some amazing people, and they all said yes, which was great. And thank you so much for being the brainchild of
yeah, well, I also want to just give a shout out to a couple other folks behind the scenes, my partners Winston and Isabel Simone at Big Night In. In fact, you should try to check out the website, because in addition to these like programs and collaborations with Jonathan, it's a really cool platform to book magicians and comics and some really fun entertainers. In fact, the one and only Lucy Darling. If you have an event or party or whatever, a Big Night In coming up, check out the website, and yeah, follow us on Instagram. That's our Instagram handle there, and you'll find all the info for some really, really wonderful acts. And yeah, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to Blessings in a Backpack. And Jonathan, I know this is a big kind of first show for us, but maybe we can share a little bit of news for an exciting announcement next month.
Yes, coming at you right now, live on the internet. You heard it first. Next month, October 27th, we're doing the show again with all new acts, all new stuff. So you can come back for that. And for joining us this time, you get a discount. There's a promo code FRIENDSHIP, because we are now friends. We're not just acquaintances. You can save 25% on those tickets. And that link is up right now and live. So if you go to comedyburns.com, you can click on that link, pick up your tickets for next month's show, the last Tuesday of the month.
Exactly right. And yeah, stay tuned also with Big Night In social media. We're going to be announcing that cast in the coming weeks. But Jonathan will be back as the central figure to share another really fun comedy variety hour. So we hope you'll come back next month.
I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on this. I got to show. I'm going to show us Apple who's boss.
Cool. Jonathan, again, great work. Thank you so much for making this happen. And yeah, stay healthy, and I'll see you around.
Thank you, Patrick. See you soon.
All right.
Oh man! So I hope you guys come back next month. We're gonna have an amazing cast as well. I'm working on getting those people together right now, and so far, really great show. I'm excited. I wish I could see it myself, but I gotta host it. Well, I guess I can watch it as I do it. But leaving us tonight, we have one final word from our favorite 7-foot clown. One more time, Puddle's Pity Party, with some more quarantine tips.
Foraging for your food can be a frugal and healthy way to feed yourself. It can help you save money, get exercise, and bond with your neighborhood as you forage. If you think you can't forage because you don't live in the countryside, don't be discouraged. There is a growing urban foraging movement, and you will be surprised at the plethora of fruits and veggies just hanging about waiting to hop into your basket. From overgrown vacant lots to long-forgotten plots of land, there are many places to find fruits, vegetables, and spices to add to your diet. Puddles sees something ahead. What could it be? First, he clears away this debris. Oh yes, indeed. Marvelous mushrooms, nature's candy. These will go well in a ragu, don't you agree? Onward he goes. Oh Puddles, I do hope you're not lost. Sometimes you just need to look around. Something wonderful may be hiding in plain sight. Like these perfectly ripe bananas, these will make a delicious dessert. Did you know that a banana is a perennial herbaceous plant? Puddles once attempted to eat 35 bananas to see if it could be done. It can, indeed, be done. You'll often be surprised by the wealth of goodness just waiting to be scooped up. Like these lemons, what a delicious and nutritious beverage these will make. Oh, hello, lemons. Something leafy and green would be perfect now, to round out this wonderful haul. And there you are, delicious and bitter. Dandelion, nature's candy. Quarantine tips, food foraging, give it a go.
Oh.
Jonathan, no one can hear you, darling.
I said so many nice things about everybody, and no one
Oh,
heard
I'm
a
sure
thing.
you did. I think that's why you muted yourself. They were too nice. They would
They
destroy.
were too, I didn't want to put that on the internet. I'm not a nice. I'm a bad boy. You know that, Lucy. Bad boy. Mortician slash comedian. Well, thank you guys again so much for coming out. We'll be back again next month with another show. Make sure you check out Tom's book at Juggling. One more time, Tom. What is it?
Jugglingbook.com. Simple as that.
Jugglingbook.com. And Lucy, you're doing a bunch of shows online, and how can people find that?
TheLucyDarling.com. Not any Lucy Darling. The Lucy Darling.
Of course, the. And then we've also got Mario at themarioshow.tv and puddlespittyparty.com. Thank you guys so much for coming one more time. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.